Alright, this is my continuing commentary on Euclid Book 7 definitions. And the next one I'm going to cover is numbers prime to one another are those which are measured by a unit alone as a common measure. What does that mean? Okay. We have here the prime numbers 5 and 7. Alright, 5 times 1 is 5 and 7 times 1 is 7. Except the number 1, which remember, Euclid called the number 1 a unit. That's what he called it. But that's not what we call it. Alright? Except for the number 1, there are no other two numbers that you can take and multiply together that will give you both 5 and 7. 5 times 1 is 5, 7 times 1 is 7. So the number 1 is common to both of these. But there are no other numbers that are common to both. Same thing with 11 and 12. 11 times 1 is 11, 12 times 1 is 12. Now you say, well, 4 times 3 is also 12, but if you take 4 times 3 together, you won't get 11. Well, 6 times 2 is 12. That's very true, but 6 times 2 is not also 11. See what I mean? Same thing with 4 and 15. 4 times 1 is 4, 15 times 1 is 15. But 2 times 2 won't produce 15. Okay? And neither will, 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15, but it won't produce 4. See what I mean? So that's why they're prime to one another. Alright, now, you said, well, you're going to show us a way to find these prime numbers easily. Okay, that's in Euclid's proofs. Alright, and Euclid Book 1, proposition, not Book 1, but Book 7, Proposition 1 will start showing you how to find prime numbers easily. And that's what Booball 1067 and I are going to cover with you. Okay, and we're going to cover the magnitude way to do it. And then we're going to find you another way that you can find prime numbers easily. That's what we're after. So you don't have to sit there with a nasty little calculator and punching all the time. We don't want you doing that. We want you to have a much easier way to find prime numbers. Okay? And then we also want to develop a way for you to not only find prime numbers, but find numbers that are prime to one another. I want to show you that as well. So, that's what we're after. Alright? I will tell you more in my next video, so stay tuned.